Glenn Scott tried to fix it, couldn't fix it.
Thank you for coming to Shadow Lake's variety show with masks. It's our first year doing it with masks, and hopefully the last. Now, we might have a few MCs tonight. That depends on whether none of you falls asleep. So let's jump right in before I get sucked into nursing. Yes, that was my own joke, but Scott has contributed some jokes tonight.
Not that
as well.
one.
So thank you, Scott, for organizing this event all the years that I've ever lived here.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lovely event. All the years anyone's lived here. And now, actually, our opening act is from the man himself. So, Scott, performing a song parody with Asher. Come on up.
Okay. Well, first thing I have to do is sort of get you in the mood, right? So I was goofing around, and this song came up, and I thought it was a great song. So I'll play it for you, and we'll go through it, and then I have a little SLV modification. So let's play your baseball. Baseball, right. So this is a comedy theme called Sanders and Swan, written, and it's about called the Gas Man Coming.
I think I muted it.
Too much technology.
It was on a Monday morning, the gas man came to call. The gas tap wouldn't turn, I wasn't getting gas at all. He tore out all the skirting boards to try and find the main, and I had to call a carpenter to put them back again. Oh, it all makes work for the working man to do. Look what I found. Your joists are full of dry rot, but I'll put them all to rights.
Maybe they right through a cable.
And out went all the lights. It's work for the working man to do. It was on a Wednesday morning, the electrician came. He called me Mr. Sanderson, which isn't quite the name. He couldn't reach the fuse box without standing on the bin, and his foot went through a window, so I called the glazier in. Oh, it all makes work for the working man to do.
Just on the Thursday morning, the glazier came along with his bread torches puffing and his bacon laser song. He put another plate in, they took their time at all.
And I had to get a painter in to come and paint the wall. Oh, it all makes work for the working man to do. It was on a Friday morning, the painter made a start, and overcoats he painted every part, every nook and every cranny. But I found when he was gone, he painted over the gas tap, and I couldn't turn it on. On Saturday and Sunday, they do no work at all. So it was on a Monday morning that the gas man came to call.
Okay, so that's cute.
Oh, you're not through.
And I'm not through. So I thought, well, that speaks to me of Shadow Lake. So I thought I'd make a little song, and it has to do with life here at Shadow Lake. It starts off with the plane.
Uh-oh.
Right there. Okay.
Don't hit that.
Now, if you put on first. Unfortunately, I don't have the music, so you have to suffer with me. Okay. See? It was on a Thursday evening, the plenary was called. It seemed there were some issues. You can hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
It seemed there were some issues, and all of them involved Cars with history so long, their sponsors have all gone. We sent them back to process just to move them all along. Oh, it all makes stuff for committee to take up. As on the Friday evening, process committee sat. Their agenda was impossible. Can you imagine that? With wisdom of our bylaws, it's hard to know what's right. But most had to go to finance cause our money is so tight. Oh, it all makes up for committees to take up. Saturday, the finance was met to check the books. The common house is where they met, but that upset the cooks. They cannot cook on Sunday if those money counters stay. So common house committee called a meeting the next day. Oh, it all makes up for committees to take up. On Sunday noon, the common house committee started talks. Some members couldn't come to talk because they were off on walks. The chair was shocked. She said those folks would rather eat outside. We'll move the dinners to the playground over by the slide. Oh, it all makes up for committees to take up. At 7 Monday evening, Grounds Committee heard Common House want meals outside, but that needs from Ground the word. Not so fast, said Ground, you know, not all of us are fools. For picnic and that sort of thing, community rules. It all makes up for committees to take up. Community met Tuesday and really was quite keen to hear about the thought of having dinners on the green. All thumbs went up, but one went down. We just can't go that far. To make a change like that, you know, we'll have to ride the park. Oh, it all makes up for committees to take up. On Wednesday, with a foreign hand, steering read the thing. A shift from the common meals venue from common house to swing. Why, yes, they said. Of course, they said. This par should sail right through. We'll send this on to plenary together with a few. Oh, it all makes up for committees to take up. At plenary on Thursday, when our time was almost gone, we sent it back to process just to move it all along. Oh, it all makes up for committees to take up. That's not all. Stay right there. I got one more little thing that came from feeling the SLV spirit moving along. You know you'll join me. No, you're not supposed to join me. No, you are supposed to join me. So y'all know the words, y'all know the tune, but it's a special kind of SLV spirit that in this place. I hope you can hear it move. Sometimes we do things, it comes to us and we just can't help but feel it. Here we go. On that morning, round committee calls, on workday, we'll be there with tools and overalls, on workday. Can you feel it? On workday, there's no less. On workday, come on out. Twice a year, we'll be spreading mulch and cheer. On workday. Morning trees and trimming shrubs and trees. On workday. Good for neighbors and for all our needs. On workday. You didn't know Matt was Southern Baptist, did you?
Nice job, Matt.
Thank you, Scott. That was delightful. Next up, we have Henry on the piano, doing The Happy Farmer.
This song doesn't have words, but I think also. And do you want your book? No.
musical group called the Rocking Ostriches,
I did not.
made up by Gabriel. And I believe they're playing Always Remember Us This Way. So you guys can come and sit up. Thank you. Yep. All right. And while they're setting up, all right. Scott gets credit for all of this. SLV community members are often busy with community support work. For example, Leslie has been trying to find SLV a good lawyer. She got a bit suspicious of the first lawyer in their initial interview. She asked the lawyer, how much do you charge? The lawyer responded, I charge $1,000 to answer 3 questions. She said, that's a bit expensive, isn't it? The lawyer said, yes. Now what's your 3rd question? All right, let's keep it going. Scott was in hospital recently and he was in a double-bedded room. The other guy was obviously a lawyer because as he was waking up from surgery, the nurse was there and he asked her, why are all the blinds drawn? And she said, well, there's a fire across the street and we didn't want you to look outside, think you would die. All right, so what's the difference between a good lawyer and a bad lawyer? Oh no, what? A bad lawyer can let a case drag out for several years. A good lawyer can make it last even longer. And that's all for now.
Yeah, maybe we turn it on. Oh.
Hello, test.
Every time we say goodbye, baby, when the sun goes down and the band plays this way. Oh, can it be that the whole thing
Well, that was lovely. I obviously cannot continue with the lawyer joke. All right. Up next, we're having an act move forward to the benefit of the youngest among us. And this is the Reed family with a secret performance that I know nothing about. All right, come on up.
So we're gonna do a non-musical number. We're gonna do a recitation of Jabberwocky by Lewis Carroll. "'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves,
Gyre and dinkle in the wind,
all mimsy were the borogoves.
and the moon racks out.
Beware the Jabberwock, my son, jaws that bite, claws that catch.
Beware the jum bird, shut through his canvas.
He took his vorpal sword in hand. Long time the manxome foe he sought.
Arrested him like a
As in uffish thought he stood, the Jabberwock, with eyes of flame, came whippling through the tulgey wood, and burbled as it came. Burble, burble, burble.
1, 2, 1, 2, and through and through. Then and with a 10 he went home.
Hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beaming boy.
Oh,
grab this day, the Lou Calais, short old Miss Joy.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Week Family. Laura, good night. All right. Next we have John and River doing a recital. Is that right?
It'll be me starting and River's gonna play.
Wonderful.
I had to follow that.
Hard act to follow, I agree.
Hang on a second. We're trying to daisy chaining. So she's setting up. So I wrote this in the cabin that's on. It used to be called the Kelly property, but it's anyway, it's just right next door. It's cool because my house was getting built at the time that I was writing this, and I could literally walk from the cabin up to my house and install some flooring and then go back to the cabin. Rain on the roof lasts only a second. Then several hours later, you wonder where the time has gone. But what's time in conversation or the crisp edge of learning someone's laughter? Sharing our stories, we slowly circle on the thermals of the wood stove, wondering what a life without such moments would be. The owls fly patrol on as the sentry cats prowl outside door. The night wants to talk along the ridge, send words out into the black. Let them bellow into the ring braiding around the moon. Laying here, we listen to this playful banter, eavesdropping on the nocturnal exchange, the giddiness of children in December. This is one more. So what to do, what to do. With the wood stove now banked, the animals fast asleep, the weather putting out a do not disturb sign, the snow turns to sleep. Might I interest you in a jigsaw puzzle? You know, one with the castle or cathedral, boats lingering at some docks. Lured by whispers of adventure, we hope to bring order to the chaos trapped in this box. What kind of puzzle person are you? Do you prefer control, a clear separation of roles? Can we set our own goals as we work for the whole? Could we coexist at this table, quietly sharing this space? Able to work together, or would we make it a race? Should I help identify that piece you're looking for, or keep my mouth shut? Either of us could work this puzzle all alone, sitting in peaceful meditation on our own, but for me, collaboration provides greater satisfaction. Call me a fool, but I believe when we are through, we will breathe life into these mixed up bits of cardboard. So, might I interest you in the jigsaw puzzle? But I've already sticky out, so you ready? 3, 2, 1.
That was wonderful. All right. The next act I'm a part of. So here I am with two hats. One of them is the MC role, and the other one is a wizarding hat, actually. I'm going to be doing a scene with Court and Steven and a few guests sort of in the mix just to keep you guys on your toes. And while they're setting up the stools for us, Eli, off the stool now, my friend. That's a set piece. Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what this play is. So we're doing the scene, The Hogwarts Express, from the play Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. It's a sequel to the Harry Potter books, written by J.K. Rowling, actually to be a play, not as a book. And in this play, Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, and Ron Weasley are all adults. And they now have children who are going to Hogwarts. And so we will be playing the children of some of these famous characters who you may recognize. All right.
And we have a stunt, and it's gluten-free.
And see. Wait, hold on. I forgot my script. Oh. All right, and now, see. Anything from the trolley, dear? Pumpkin pastry? No? Chocolate roll? No? Cauldron cake? Anything? There we go, my dear.
We need to concentrate
Concentrate on what?
on who we choose to be friends with. My mom and dad met your dad on their first Hogwarts Express, you know.
So we need to choose now who we're going to be friends with for life? That's quite scary.
On the contrary, it's exciting. I'm a Granger Weasley, and you're a Potter. Everyone will want to be friends with us. We've got the pick of anyone we want.
So how do we decide which compartments to go into?
We will rate them all, and we will rate them all, and then we can make a decision.
Hi, is this compartment? It's free. It's just me. Oh, great. So we might just come in for a bit. If that's okay. That's okay. Hi. Hi. I'm Albus. My name is Albus. Hi, Scorpius. I mean, I'm Scorpius. You're Albus. I'm Scorpius. And you must be
Rose.
Hi, Rose. Would you like some of my fizzing whiskey?
I've just had breakfast, thanks.
I've also got some chocolate chop, pepper imps, and some jelly slugs. Mum's idea. She says, sweets, they always help you make friends. Good idea, probably. But I'll have some. Mum doesn't let me have sweets. Which one would you start with? Easy. I've always regarded the pepper imp as the king of the confectionery bag. They're peppermint sweets that make you smoke at the ear. Brilliant. That's Rose. Will you stop hitting me?
I'm not hitting you.
You are hitting me, and it hurts. She's hitting me because of me. What? I know who you are, so it's probably only fair you know who I am. What do you mean you know who I am? You're Albus Potter. She's Rose Granger Weasley, and I am Scorpius Malfoy. My parents are Astoria and Draco Malfoy. Our parents didn't get on.
That's putting it mildly. Your mom and dad are definitely.
Dad was, but Mom wasn't. I know what the rumor is, and it's a lie. What's the rumor? The rumor is that my parents couldn't have children. That my father and my grandfather were so desperate for a powerful heir to prevent the end of the Malfoy line that they used a time turner to send my mother back.
Send her back where? The rumor is he's Voldemort's son, Alice. It's probably rubbish. I mean, look, you got a nose.
That is just like my father's. I got his nose, his hair, and his name. Now, not that that's a great thing either. I mean, father-son issues, I have them. But on the whole, I'd rather be a Malfoy than, the son of the Dark Lord.
Yes, well, we probably should sit somewhere else. Come on, Alice.
No. I'm okay. You go on.
Albus, I won't wait.
And I wouldn't expect you to, but I'm staying here.
Fine.
Thank you. No, I didn't stay for you. I stayed for your sweets. She's quite fierce. Yes. Sorry. Well, I like it. You prefer Albus or Al? Albus. For my sweet Albus. Wow. See. we have Asher doing a performance. Is there anything else you'd like me to share about your performance? It looks like it's on the recorder, right? Great. All right. No. You need to sit down? You need to clear it up? No.
Hello. Today I will play you 2 songs on the recording. 1, Mary Had a Little Lamb, and 2, Hark Up Fun.
Well, to kick off our little sliding hazard of corn starch, I'll introduce our next group, which is Cedar and Gabriel playing the fiddle. They'll be playing the route.
No, the root.
The route. And while you're setting up,
Or jokes.
we get to hear more jokes. All right. I don't know that lawyers are all that plentiful in Blacksburg, but I'll tell you what kind of people are plentiful around here, at least in SLV. Bicyclists. It seems like everybody's a bicyclist, especially mountain bikes. I'm looking at you, Sophie, wherever you are. This can be a big problem for folks in the community who have dogs. Susan was complaining about Jesse, their dog. She said he's been chasing anyone on a bicycle. Finally, she just had to take his bike away from him. What's the hardest part of learning to ride a bicycle? The pavement. All right, I think we're ready to go. So let's get on with the variety show. Here you go, guys. Okay. All right, we're moving on to the next act. Thank you, we're gonna make it, guys. Next we have Gabriel on the fiddle playing Fancy Creek. Did I pronounce that correctly?
No. Yes, you did, but I don't know the name.
There we go. All right, onward. Dawson. Do you want me to introduce your second song at the same time or come back out and say, talk about it later?
Talk about now.
Okay.
Now? Okay.
Later, no,
Later. That's what she'll be doing now.
You want to stand up or stand down? You want to stand down?
Testing.
Oh, perfect.
Testing. I never wanted to be better than my friends. I just want to prove from the people in my head. The ones who told me I'd be so dead. The ones who told me I never won. When I didn't live on this train, cause they said I was too slow. When I was a police, so they sang me lousy phone. When I moved in wheelchair, they said I was a slow. When I much too dumb for school and much too lazy for a job. So I rode my bike like lightning. When you sing, I like it. When you sing, and I dress up like a princess. Shove my fist in my face and then I'll show you who's the best. I got the kinds of papers teachers hang up, found the words. I was a employee of the month at 7 different shopping malls. And once I'm playing football, I put the tenants in my leg. To prove that stuff I have done one foot and finished up the game. I thought if I succeeded, I'd be happy. And they go away, but pushing every morning nice to wake up and I hear them say, ugly and stupid, you should really be ashamed. No one will ever like you and I'll feel anything. And sometimes I rise to the challenge. There are times I feel so bad that I cannot get out of bed. And on the days I stayed in bed, I sang and sang and sang about how happy I found, not realizing how many other people could relate. The people send me emails that say, thanks for saying things didn't know how to say. And the people in my head still visit me sometimes and they bring up the friends, but I don't mind. I play my guitar like lightning. When you sing, I like it when you sing too loud and clear. Different voices, different tones. I sing, yeah, no. I got gut feeling bad and that's why I'm still here. I got gut feeling bad and that's why I'm still here. I got gut feeling bad and that's why I'm still here.
All right. Way to go. I have to admit, I'm really excited about this next one because it's an original composition by Willa Sage. It's an instrumental piece involving, correct me if I'm wrong, a wooden drum, your dad's guitar, and what's the third thing? A mallet, right? A mallet. All right. So welcome back, Willa Sage.
You want me to tell them what?
Don't hit the guitar.
Okay, wait 1 second, we'll take them. Make sure I have my Okay, is this called the old pyramid? Is that what you said? Or is it-
Yes.
Yes, okay. Go ahead. I've got to do my thing.
Next up is Cedar on guitar. Doing one-eyed, one-horn, flying purple people eater. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. There you go.
No, it's a flying purple people. It eats purple people while flying.
All right, while they work on plugging that in, I will subject all of you to a few more jokes about bicycles. All right, why did the little boy take his bicycle to bed with him? That's right. Good job, Matt. Because he didn't want to walk in his sleep. You're welcome. Why? How did the barber win the bike race?
Because he bites.
Was it close
How good? I think I heard Kara or somebody over there doing their job in court.
You took a shortcut.
Oh. Yes, that's the answer. 2 points for John. All right. And one last one. What do you call a bicycle with a bed on top?
A bicycle.
What? Bedridden. You're welcome. All right.
The bicycle spiral home. Bicycle.
Yep, we can.
I saw the tree coming out of the sky. One big guy. I went to it and I said, it looks like a leader to me. One, five, one, four, five, I heard him say in his voice so gruff. I would be really rocking around. Little pretty lady with a singers. Rock, rock, a rock, a rock, a limb band. Rock and roll, I saw him last night on a TV show. He was blowing it out. He really knocking him dead. Playing rock and roll music through the horn in his head. It was a one-eye horn flying purple people. One-eye horn flying purple people leader. One-eye horn flying purple people leader. Girl of the strange.
Wonderful. All right. Next up, we have Shannon and Cedar playing fiddle, playing Patty Roller and a Pear Tree. Yes. Seems like time for a new page, right? No more bike jokes. Can I hear an amen?
Amen.
All right. As many of you know, Robert has a penchant for climbing trees and loves it best when he has the most gear possible on his person. He recently took down a branch in the shallow woods with help from many of you. From what I understand, Jane was quite the heckler. She sat on the farmhouse porch berating Robert and telling him to be careful. She said that if he fell, he'd be grounded.
He's been known to play fiddle while driving his car on 81. Yeah. And he liked it because he was, I think the story goes, when he was playing the song, he was practicing for a gig, but also it was really good to play in the car driving his knees because he's working on getting his bow stroke really short. And like the car window's right there, and he's playing really short bow stroke. And so he got pulled over. And the police officer came up to the side of the car and said, please tell me I didn't just see you in the fiddle while you were driving. Yes, sir, you did. And he said, all right, get out of the car, because I've got to go. I have to call my buddies because nobody's going to see me. They got out of the car, went around to the police officer's car, and he called all his buddies on the thing in their car and said, you got to hear this. And so the song he said, I want you to play a song because none of them are going to believe that I just pulled over somebody from the fiddle. And so the song he played was this song, Devil in the Straw Hat. And he just taught it to us a couple months ago.
Don't go too far, Shannon, because now you're going to be playing old Jimmy Sutton.
Okay. All right, and Ken, I need you, when I point my bow to you, all of you can do this stuff. Go back. Okay. All right. Have a little intro. Sheep and cow walking through the pasture. Cow said, sheep, can you move a little faster? Sheep said, cow, I got a sore toe. Cow said, sheep, I did not know. If you can't sing that, you can't say nothing. Don't give a darn for old Jimmy Sutton.
And she acquiesced. She painted it to mimic the part of the landscape that you would be able to see behind us if there were no walls. So next time the lights is up, just take a look at it and see what she did there, connecting the outdoor space for us. All right, Sean. I mean, yes. Good.
Yeah, last time we had one of these, I pulled out of it and a couple songs I hadn't played in 25 years. So to switch it up, I learned a new song in the last couple of weeks. So we'll see how it goes.
Thank you. And next is Leslie performing a reading. Welcome, Leslie.
This is by Ellen Bass. It's called The Big Picture, and I really like it, but I realized I read kind of a downer poem last time. So this is really a love poem. So the big picture. I try to look at the big picture. The sun, ardent tongue, licking us like a mother besotted with her new pug, will wear itself out. Everything is transient. Think of the meteor that annihilated the dinosaurs. And before that, the volcanoes of the Permian period. All those burnt ferns and reptiles, sharks, bony fish. That was extinction on a scale that makes our losses look like a bad day. And perhaps we're slated to ascend to some kind of intelligence that doesn't need bodies or clean water or even air. But I can't shake my longing for the last 600 Iberian lynx with their tufted ears. Resilient guitar fish, the 4% of them, still cruising the sea floor, eyes staring straight up. And all the newborn marsupials, red kangaroos, joeys the size of honeybees, steelhead trout, river dolphins, so many species of frogs breathing through their damp, permeable membranes. Today on the bus, a woman in a sweater, the exact shade of cardinal, and her cardinal-colored bra strap exposed on her pale shoulder, makes me ache for those bright flashes in the snow. And polar bears, the cream and amber of their fur, the long, hollow hairs with which sunspots swallowed into their dark skin. When I get home, the sun is heading, and though he's almost grown, asks me to sing him. We lie together on the lumpy couch, and I warble out the old show tune. Night and day, we can't take that away from me. A cheap silver chain shimmers across his throat, rising and falling with his head. There never was anything else, only these excruciating, insignificant creatures we love.
right. I'm gonna welcome my family up here. They've traveled a fair distance to get to us. They're visiting from California for the Thanksgiving holiday. And as many of you know, Genevieve is the youngest member of our Shadow Lake Village community right now. And we like to call her Ginny Lane because her middle name is Lane. And one day, when we were, thinking about nothing in particular, we'd already come to the conclusion that there was no particularly good song to go with her name because it's an odd one. It didn't work like ours did with other people's songs. When suddenly my sister goes, Penny Lane. It's perfect. You don't have to do Genevieve. Do Ginny Lane, Penny Lane. And so they roped me into learning this on the ukulele, which I kind of play sometimes, this last week. And so here we are singing this for Genevieve at home, who may be on the computer. She might be asleep in Robert's arms. But either way, she can listen to it later on the recording. Here we go. The Bryce Hildebrand family playing and singing Ginny Lane. But I need my chords to do this. There is a barber showing photographs of every handicap and pleasure you would know, and all the people that come and go. Stop and say hello. On the corner is a banker with a motor car. The little children laugh at him behind his back, and the banker never wears a mask in the pouring rain. Very strange. Ginny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. Where beneath the blue suburban sky, while back on his there is a parchment, an hourglass, and in his pocket is a portrait of the queen. He likes to keep the fire engine clean. It's a clean machine. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. Fish and finger pies and summer feet, while back behind the shelter is the middle of a roundabout. The pretty nurse is selling coffee from a tray. Though she feels as if she's in a play, she is anyway. Penny Lane, the barber shaves another customer. He sees the banker sitting waiting for a trim. And then the fireman rushes in from the pouring rain. Very strange. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban sky, I sit and meanwhile back. Penny Lane is in my ears and in my eyes. There beneath the blue suburban sky, Ginny Lane. All right, now my dad and I are going to sing a cappella piece. It's from a Music Man. The quartet sings Light a Rose, and then Maid Marian joins in singing Dream of Now. So you want to do Light a Rose by yourself first? All right, we're going to do just the ending of the song. So it's the part where the two songs are overlaid.
I'm with my quartet, walking on stage. Marian is seeing us. We sing to her and walk up, and she joins us. Light a rose, oh, light a rose, oh.
Dream
Light a rose,
of
to get the sun back in the sky. By the road, over hills, about
Not my girlfriend, I love you. Oh yes,
I
I
can
love
hear the travel bells on.
Will I ever tell you? But only when I dream again. Sweet and low,
Without a sweetheart
sweet and low. How sweet the memory, how long I'll stay.
forever here in my love.
Oh yes, forever.
Not fancy or will I ever tell you.
Oh, Alright. And we're down to the last two performances. Aww. I heard them, they were on it. Encore! Okay. So next we're welcoming Carol and Leslie. Oh wait, did you guys? We're still upright. All right. So this is a big deal. Carol is still upright after her booster shot earlier today. Not feeling me. Wait till tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, I have to do this stuff.
Hey, Carol,
Figure it out. But with the boost today, I think I'm tougher than most. All right. Yeah. What do you think? Well, there we go. Kelly by Wolfon Hummel. And this one I think is a Christmas carol, but I'm not super sure. But we decided when we were figuring out ones to play, I am drawn to the creepier of the Christmas carols. It's a nice one. To bed with me. All right, bringing us home is Paula and her daughter Anna.
Anna,
I had a feeling, right, as I was starting to say.
Disney princess style.
Anna, yes. Performing a comic song. The age of Matt.
See, Matt is doing most of the work. This is my daughter Anna, who's down visiting for her birthday, and she was delighted to hear that there was a whole party for a show.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anna. Happy birthday to you.
And to my mom, Jenny, also. Happy birthday,
Okay, all right, now I gotta run with the chair. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, I think so.
The chair?
It's about 80%.
So this song is from the musical Barnum. It's called the Museum Song. This P.T. Barnum, many people don't know that long before he got into the circus business, he was an entrepreneur and showman. And in his early life, he bought a museum in New York, and he filled it top to bottom with exhibits. And some of them were educational, and some of them were oddities, and some of them were pure humbug. But he thought it was a good show, and he charged people $1, which was about like $30 in today's beginning. So it was quite steep. But he said, "But just look at what I gave." Riding a lot of Roman terracotta, living lava from the flanks of Etna. Statuary, ride a dromedary, see the temple tumble and the Red Sea part. McNamara's been the baddest lady in the land, a picture prehistoric canvasman, the Pocahontas hair. Crow and Sue are going to be showing you some rowing through a model of the raptors on the Delaware. Armadillos, clever caterpillars, reproductions of the Cyclops retina, crystal glowing, automatic sewing, Venus on a shell, and other works of art. Educated fleas, tribe of aborigines, ladies joined across the knees of Mona Lisa made of ice. Hottentots, we got them in for mountain spots of cotton gin and Ike Latin soda, better see them twice. One iguana, snakes, another fauna. Got no bearded lady, but we're Cheshire. When you duck out, take another buck out. Run around the block and see you, run around the block and see you, run around the block and see you, new show start. Can you do it any faster? Can you do it any faster? What do you think? Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
When a lot of roads are on, walk the place of Etna. Statuary, ride dromedary, see them tumble and Red Sea part. McNamara's been the baddest lady in the land, people prehistoric cancer and Pocahontas hair. Crow and Sue were going to be showing you some rowing through a brothel of rats on the Delaware. Armadillos, clever caterpillars, reproduction of a Cyclops retina, crystal glowing, automatic sewing, Venus on the shell, and the works of art. Educated fleas, tribe of aborigines, ladies joined across the seas, Mona Lisa made of ice. I'm not the girl, got to have it, right on the bottom, see that twice. Another snake, another corner, got a bearded lady, but we're run around the bus, show start.
And that's all, folks.